YouTube, it's Phoebster Bosses, and I'm doing my first story time on this channel. So, I finally got Wi-Fi at my mom's house, so, I can finally, upload videos. Okay, so I'm gonna get straight into the thing. So one time, I was, watching Stranger Things, a TV show on Netflix that I want all of you guys to see. I heard this banging. I thought it was part of the TV show because there are a lot of stuff going on in that. It's really suspenseful and it was really good. So I was in this third episode and then I turned it down and then I heard just boom, boom, boom. And then I just went outside my window and I was in my living room. So here's my TV. And then here's the small couch, and here's the big couch. And then by the big couch, we're going to move scenes. There's a little thing, a little ledge, and then there's one small window, another small window, and then a really big window. And it kind of makes the shape of, what's it called? A trapezoid. And then I went on that and I looked to my right and I saw this guy banging on a really nice red car in a parking lot at a house that no one lives at. And then I was watching this guy just bang on this car trying to open it, get someone out of the car. And then I don't know where these guys came from, but there were two more guys trying to get this guy out of the car. Finally came out. They all started fighting, fist punch, punching, arguing, shoving, if you've ever seen a TV show, someone gets argued. What am I saying? A few guys are arguing. They're like someone is right here on me, and I would just shove him right on the chest, whoosh. And then they would start to fight, fist fight, and then keep arguing. And then I called my dad in, and I'm like, whoa, wicked. And then he called his girlfriend in, and then my sister started coming up the stairs and saw us. So we all were just watching this fight. So fight, and then what happens next? Oh, I know. So he already got out of the car, and then they start fighting hard. They're kicking, punching, twisting things, grabbing someone's arm and shoving it out of the way, and it was just one of those really bad fights. And then a little bit after people got into the car, tried moving away, the guys just started shoving the car back in the lot and getting into this bigger fight. A little bit afterwards, this really short guy wearing all black with red shoes ran into the side of his house and then ran out the front door with this freaking 10-inch butcher knife. Not one of the square ones, but one of those kinds that are flat and curved. And, it was crazy. And luckily the guy stopped him, and by that time my dad had already called the police, and then the police came, and they legitimately, backed away from the house. We were ooh, because, they have obviously gotten into some really bad trouble, stabbing someone maybe? I don't even know, because, when the police officers, when they opened the side door where he came in, he, I got it on. No, I don't. They opened the door and he legitimately backed away. We got so scared at this point. Oh my god. And then, a whole ton of people just got kicked out of that house for fighting. And then, the guy who brought out the knife obviously changed into, a blue hoodie, which if you keep wearing blue or red hoodies, that probably means I heard it in a story that means you're in a gang. Then he wore like red jeans and then some Jordans maybe. I don't know. And then him and his buddies just started bringing handfuls of clothing, personal items into the trunk, and then they left. So to this day, I keep thinking, what if his buddies weren't there to stop him from stabbing the guy? So I think there were about 5 people there. So one guy got the knife, another one was probably gonna get stabbed, and then the 3 guys stopped him. Oh my god, it was crazy. So yeah, that was the first story time on this channel. So yeah, I'm trying to think. You guys can probably end the video right now, because what else happened to me? Oh, okay, I'm gonna make this kind of a long story time for our first one, so you guys can be really entertained. So, it's not that exciting, but this is crazy. When I was little, not little, but like a few years ago, I came home from school, and my school is pretty close to my house. I came home, I walked in the front door, and if you walk in, like, here's my front door. This is the, landing. There are stairs to go upstairs, like by the kitchen and the living room and my parents' room. And then you go this way, and then they're downstairs. I automatically just go up the stairs. In my living room, there were at least like 50,000 hornets. I'm not kidding you. They were just all flying in a circle, like a giant sphere, in my living room. I ran to my dad. We both ran to the basement, and then I don't know what happened after that, but I think you guys might have gasped. Gasped. Okay. That was one of them. Oh, this is kind of a myth that goes around my house. I still believe it. Oh, and if there are babies crying, that's just my little cousin. So when I had my own room when I was really little, like 2 or 3 or 4, my sisters and my parents, before my parents got divorced, said that a ghost of my great-great-grandfather, sorry, would check on me, like just creep up the bottom of my bed and just check on me if I was okay, which I always was. He would just leave. Like, I felt pretty secure and also kind of freaked out. So, that was that. And then, that was another really short story. Another short story is, I have a few more. Me and my 2 sisters were cleaning the basement of my dad's house. We have a window that is like filthy. I mean, like, there are usually some cocoons somewhere. I don't know what kind of bug they are. But we went out there to clean, and we literally saw a praying mantis. We had no idea where it came from. I don't even know if they live in the state we're in. But it was there. We got so scared. My dad didn't believe us because they probably don't live in this state. But it was there. We got so freaking scared. Another story. where I'm here at my mom's house, this is a house built in like 1870s. So in the basement there's a chalkboard room, a room with a gigantic chalkboard. And I'm gonna move this to like a window setting. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Oh no! This is like worst camera ever. Okay, that's better. I'm just gonna move to the side now. Because I watch story times and they're like always with a cool background. So, me and my friend, let's call her S. You guys probably know her name already. I'm not gonna say it because she's not allowed on YouTube. So, me and S go downstairs to take sidewalk chalk and just draw. And then we would always erase it so the next time we came down, we wouldn't have to erase anything. And then, looks like I'm bald. And then one time when we came down, we always erase it. We always make sure, like, we don't just leave it. We always erase it. One time, we went downstairs. It is still there to this day, and this was a few years ago. Because we were so scared to go down there. It had a little drawing of a vampire, like a stick figure vampire. And it said, Mary was here, Haley was here. I have no idea. I mean, I have a friend named Mary and a sister named Haley. But they weren't them. So, we just got really scared. And then, we had friends a while ago, like a really long time ago, named Haley and Mary. Down there, there's a corner down there. There's a corner house, and Haley lived there, and she had a friend named Mary, and they came over to see if we were here. We weren't, but my mom invited them in for like dinner or dinner. That was weird. Dinner, and then they probably just played down there, but we're not really scared of that anymore. Yeah, I think that's it for this story time. Peace out.